So we have help for you this morning because for the first time in a while we are checking in with Patrick Holland from the Learning Express Toys. As promised, for all you parents who are hurrying and scurrying trying to find out what Santa is going to put under that tree this Christmas, we've got some help for you this morning, courtesy of Patrick Holland at Learning Express Toys. And no doubt, wow, Patrick, I didn't know what I was going to see behind you, but holy cow, you've got the whole store over your shoulder.
Yeah, I've kind of consolidated for this segment for sure. But these are like some of our nice wow gifts right now for those who may have got a late start this season.
Do you ever have a bad day at work? How could you possibly with all that happy at your disposal?
Exactly. The rain might dampen things sometimes, but nope, it's always a happy day here at Learning Express.
Okay, I know you enough to know that you've kind of got this planned out with an order in mind for what you want to present to our audience. So I'll be quiet and let you kind of lead the way here.
Sure, and jump in whenever you want to. Maybe I'll start with Plush, because Plush is always happy and fun, and a lot of personality too. So up here, we've got from Squishable, and we only have a couple of these left, but they came out with like a cereal box, which is Plush, which is so fun, and the top actually opens up, and you actually can see like what would be kind of like Fruit Loops right there. So it's really, really cute. And the same company as we just got these in. Look at that. These are grapes, like individual grapes. They're all sewn in, but they've got, a little nice plushy top on there, little faces there, each one individual, super cool.
All right.
So,
okay, dumb question, but it's been a while since I've had little kids. Are these intended, Patrick, to just be pillows on your bed? Are they supposed to be kind of buddies that you sleep with? What's the plan?
Yeah, so Squishable, it's really kind of plush with personality. So this appeals to college kids too.
Oh.
And like my daughter is in middle school, and she'll collect a few of them. She's got a big avocado, a flamingo. So they just kind of come out with fun. This is like comfort food sort of stuff. But yeah, I mean, they can be like a throw pillow. They can be like a little buddy, a little friend.
Okay.
And like along with that, so that's Squishable. The other company that's super popular right now is Squishmallow, and that's like these guys, and these are just super plush. I mean, and especially during the pandemic we've been through, they're having a lot of hugs given. So this is like the recipient of a nice hug. And so this guy's a ram, and this one is a sugar glider. And these two are actually exclusive to Learning Express. So Squishmallow is super popular. They've got tons of different styles. But Learning Express this year, we got our own too. So you can find those here. And they're, again, just so amazing. They've got other styles too. They came out with a Heroes line, kind of like Frontline Heroes. Actually, here's one to give an example. So that's
cute.
Yeah, so again, they're all super squishable, different sizes. Those are a lot of fun.
Very nice. Okay, now I've known you long enough to know that you've kind of got the latest and greatest when it comes to actual toys that kids are going to play with even beyond Christmas Day.
Yes, and so this year, actually, one thing I'm really excited about is Melissa and Doug has come out with something that's very different for them. This is called the Vroom and Zoom dashboard. So interactive dashboard. So it's like a car, like you're steering a car. You got a little horn. You've got lights and sound effects. You actually have 4 radio stations that you can play. But you actually, the child pretends they're driving the car. They can change shifts. They can turn the ignition key. The whole thing. It's really awesome from them.
Wow.
It's again very different. But this has been a top seller for this year. It just came out in the fall. So that's brand new. And that same child, a little bit older. This is, they're called Morphibians, and it's kind of hard. There we go. It's a remote control, and it's it can begin pretty young, but it actually can drive over water. You can't submerge it. Like it could float on your pool and drive on the top of your pool. You wouldn't want to put it under the water, but they are meant to get wet, which is really fantastic.
Does that mean you can play in the tub with them too?
Again, as long as if the kid's really young, I might say no because they want to dunk it. But if you're out in the pool or you're by a creek, whatever it is, you can do that. And there's 3 different styles. This, the one we have right here is the dino is brand new, but they also have a gator, which has been really popular, and a shark. So those are really, really fun.
That's very cool. Okay, my eye is going, there's a cupcake behind you, but then what are the boxes next to the cupcake?
Okay, so this guy, let me talk about this really quick. That's the rainbow too. So this is called a inflatable floor floaty, And I can't tell you how big that thing is. It's huge. And let me take the cupcake out for a second. This is something that kids can actually kind of put in their bedroom, and it's inflatable, but it's covered in a nice plush. And that's kind of like their study area, or maybe they bring their device down there, whatever it might be. It can be room decor, but it's actually, you lie it flat, almost like a pool inflatable, but for your bedroom or wherever you want to get your study nook, whatever it might be. So this is the rainbow. I mean, it's huge. It's huge. There's a cupcake. I think we've got 1 or 2 cheeseburgers left too. So that's brand new this year. It's normally $89, but it's one of our catalog specials, so it's $20 off.
Wow, that's a great deal.
So those are really cool.
Okay.
Were you talking about these guys before?
Yeah, that's what I was seeing.
Yes. So these are called snap ships, and they're actually like modeling kits, but without glue. They snap together, almost kind of like Lego. You can see that there. Whoops. And they work with each other too, so you can create your own different type of spaceships as well. And there's a YouTube animated series. If you type in snap ships, I think it's 8 episodes, and that's what all of these spaceships are based off of, that series. So they go from small all the way up to big, but this is brand new too. And so again, it's a nice, maybe you've outgrown Lego a little bit. This is a little more detailed. There's actually little weapons that can propel outwards, so you can just see all the detail. You know, you can build your own, so that's really fun too.
Okay,
now,
and then what's the red next to those boxes?
This guy right here?
Yes.
Yes. I have a little demo here for you. This is probably our hottest thing this year. It's for younger kids. It's called the Toniebox. It's a speaker, and you have little characters, and this is a Tony. And this Tony you can record. You can be on your cell phone. Grandma can be in Seattle, and little Billy is here in Chattanooga. She wants to read a story to him, or just leave a message saying good luck in your soccer game. When you put the Tony on there...
Well, hello there. My name is Patrick. I am the owner of Mountaintop Toys, but I'm leaving this message from my cell phone because I know it will go to my creative Tony.
So it records it that way. So you can, Grandma, Uncle Jeff, whoever can send a message from anywhere, and it will go to your Tony. The child associates this little figure with that person. But they also have like the Lion King, lots of different licensed materials too. And so on each these characters, you'll have between 20 and 45 minutes of content from that movie, fairy tales, whatever it might be. And the creative Tony that I just showed you, that's stuff you can record on your own. So
okay, so are you saying that the little character that you put on top that had your voice, is that the only character with which you can do that, or are there different looking characters and different people in the family can have their own character?
Yes to both of those. When you buy a Toniebox, you get one of these free that kind of matches in color. And that may be, you may associate that with a parent perhaps, but then you can buy, there's a fairy, there's a pirate. You can buy other ones too. And so sometimes grandparents kind of argue over, I want to be the pirate or I want to be whoever. And then they record on their cell phone as a free app, and you just record the message, hit send, and it comes here. Because kids don't have voicemails, so this is kind of what that is to them. You can read a whole storybook if you want, and then if they have the book at home, they can kind of follow along, but it's with your voice. So it's a really nice, especially again during the pandemic, it's a really nice way to keep communications on.
So let me ask you this, Patrick. I think this has been a different kind of shopping year for an awful lot of us, and we've heard the advice, if you will, of shopping early because the mail is going to be slower and that kind of thing. Inventory across the board does seem to be down if you're doing in-person shopping. We're, 10 or 11 days out? Do you have a pretty good inventory?
So we are. I mean, a lot of things I'm showing. The thing I try to pull here, we're in pretty good shape on. Like we have this huge icy machine, which is crazy. You make your own slushies at home, which is great. But yes and no. So most of these things we're okay in, but when I say we're okay in, that may mean by Friday we're sold out. It's really tough because I'm constantly doing orders, and some of them are coming, some of them aren't. Some of the top sellers were out a couple of weeks ago. But we have a full store of stuff. It's always like the things that are hot, you don't always know until maybe a couple of weeks before. So we're in pretty good inventory, but I would not wait. I wouldn't wait for a couple of reasons. One, inventory. Two, the sooner you shop, the sooner you have it, you can just relax and not worry about it. And given the year we've had, I think you want to get stuff done sooner rather than later. So we definitely encourage. And we have I think we have a website too, learningexpress.com/Chattanooga. And not everything on our store is on the website, but a lot of it is. And you can shop that way, do curbside pickup, in-store pickup if you're more comfortable. And if you go to mountaintoptoys.com, I've got a link in a big picture. We have a new interactive 3D store. So it actually looks like right here. It was taken about a month ago, a photo, and I have interactive dots that you can click on, and little videos pop up, and you can actually watch a demo video with links to order from there, or just call the store and say, oh, I saw this in this aisle, and actually you feel like you're shopping in a physical store.
Then you are very right to be wearing your Santa hat, because that is your gift to all the parents and grandparents out there. Patrick, thanks so much for letting us come inside the toy store this morning.
Thank you, Julie. Appreciate it, and happy holidays.
Merry Christmas to you as well. So as Patrick mentioned, there are 2 locations. Learning Express Toys, which is downtown on Manufacturers Road, the North Shore, basically. That phone number is 643-8697, and the website you see there on your screen. If you want to head up Signal Mountain Way, that's where you're going to find Mountaintop Toys, and you'll find that website online as well. We're back after this.
Don't look good.
Yeah, it looks like it's both. Just what I don't need.
This is what you do need.
Complete the application within minutes, and if approved, you may get the money you need as soon as